Welcome, welcome, welcome. Roll out the red carpets, iron your shirts, and comb your beards. It's the episode 1 of the Journal 2.0.
Yes, we are back another year with your favorite online magazine show, bringing you that weekly scoop and information and entertainment. I'm your host, Jermaine.
And I'm PC.
Tim, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I'm Tim.
No, you're a PC user. PC user.
Hey, want to take this outside, Apple boy?
No, I have a better idea. How about we just go to Gerald Forget's piece, talking about which is the better computer product, PC or Mac? Who will take the cake? Let's check it out.
Or the punch.
What are you doing, man?
Apple computers. In the 90s, if you were to mention their name, most people wouldn't know who you were talking about. Today, they're a lead competitor for not only computers, but MP3 players and cell phones. What is it that made this tremendous change, and how did they achieve this success? Their ad campaign suggests some serious strategic marketing, with their mudslinging and obvious target audience being youth claiming they're hip and cool. I talked with someone who likes Apple computers over PC to see what their opinion was.
I first started using Macs a long time ago in grade 7 when I was 12 years old. And, they weren't really big back then. They were just kind of, for fun and kind of a really bad format. And recently when I started getting into media arts and more into broadcasting, I started using them in high school, and then eventually I bought myself one when I went to college. It's really an ease of use thing. I find that Macs, it's easier to operate through them. Even those that aren't really computer illiterate, that don't really know how to use a Mac, they can, or a computer for that matter, a PC, and they can jump on a Mac, and it's just a lot simpler. It's really easy to use, and for a PC, it's kind of like a daunting task. I think the commercials themselves are quite witty. Like, there's nothing too harmful about them, because after all, PC is getting its own promotional motor out there saying that, well, we're business and we do spreadsheets and we can do all these different things for our users. And Mac basically says, well, I can do all these fun things like iPhoto and iMovie and all that for the basic consumer.
Some interesting and valid points, but still, this student fits exactly into the youth demographic that Apple is targeting. But it seems PC prices aren't any cheaper. I wanted to get another side of the story, so I talked to someone who prefers PCs.
I'm Alan Ashby, and I'm a PC user. The first time I used an Apple product would have been about 8 years ago, I'd say. It was actually when I was in high school in grade 11, and I had a media arts class, and we used to make films, and that's how I got into film. But we all used Macs. We had a new high school, state-of-the-art facility, so we had brand new iMac computers at the time. Apple seems a little, their whole, get-up seems a little sketchy to me. Well, I'm sure that their components don't have to cost that much money, so I'm sure they do, maybe. Serve the ergonomic and the, lazy. Well, youth are very impressionable. Why not? Why not target youth? Youth are the most easy to get to. You get to the youth, you get to the parents.
Well, it seems like PC doesn't have much defense other than nonsense and hearsay. Mac is becoming more and more popular, and it looks like they've earned it. For the Journal, this is Gerald Forget.
Welcome back to the Journal 2.0, where you can return from the edge of your seats now. The computer war has finally called the seas.
Later in the show, we have our first live guests. Here's a hint, they really rock.
Is it a pile of rocks?
No, Jermaine, it is not a pile of rocks.
No. The only reason why I asked that is because I know in our next video, it's all about rock built. A brick castle, Casa Loma. Well, let's throw it to James Abifati up to one of the oldest landmarks in Toronto right now. Check it out.
Casa Loma, the magnificent building on Davenport and Spadina, holds a lot of Toronto's history. Sir Henry Pilot's dream of having a medieval castle in the heart of Toronto came true in 1911. Sir Henry Pilot was one of Toronto's best entrepreneurs. He was the first person to bring hydroelectricity to Toronto. After hiring the talented E.G. Lennox, it took over 300 men for the 3 years to build Casa Loma. $3.5 million was invested in making Sir Henry's medieval castle, which surpassed any other private home in North America.
It's a sumptuous place. It's very elegant. History tells us that this is the home of 100 rooms. So there are approximately 99 rooms. Not all are open for viewing. There are many now that are being restored and some used for offices. And the castle gardens are open in the summer, which are lovely to see. We have many seasonal events. At Christmas, we have a Santa's toy room and Santa, of course. During the summer, we've got the Renaissance Festival. It's usually at the beginning of the summer. There is a March break event. This year it'll be about pirates. So we have ongoing events continuously.
Even to this day, 97 years later, Casa Loma is still considered to be one of Toronto's greatest landmarks.
Wow, what a landmark. Have you ever been there, Jermaine?
No, I actually haven't, but after seeing that clip, I definitely want to go back and see that.
Well, we're going to shift gears not only from things and places, but to people.
Well, what's a journal episode without a profile piece? You know, about an artist or some kind.
Not much of an episode, I'll tell you that much.
Well, here's Tyler's piece on Glenn Miller. Check it out.